So the idea with this is basically a look at Los Santos GP through the years. So we're starting with Los Santos GP Classic, which was the original Los Santos Grand Prix. We're all in standard vehicles, non-custom vehicles, because back then it was pretty much all non-custom vehicles. You know, you didn't really do custom races back in the early days. But yeah, we're on Los Santos GP Classic, which was the very first Los Santos GP. This was the old gen LSGP essentially. This was from the original start of the game from 2013 to the release of New Gen, which was that late 2014 or early 2015. So it's the classic version. It was like this for a long period. Basically all of old gen we had Los Santos GP Classic. Obviously in the non-custom vehicles, in the stock vehicles, so we got gauntlets, we got dominators. We've restricted ourselves to vehicles that are only available at the start of the game when the game first came out, so no DLC vehicles. So pretty much the lineup is made of dominators, ruiners, gauntlets, saber turbos, just the regular saber turbo. No dukes, no blackfin, no coke, none of the other more modern muscle cars. Obviously no Pisswasser Dominator or anything like that. And that's what we're going to be doing for the first race. The second race will be on Los Santos Grand Prix, how it was for New Gen, my created track. Oh, okay. And we'll be using custom vehicles on that one without the Saber Turbo Custom or the Pisswasser Dominator. And then the final race will be Los Santos Grand Prix, the brand new circuit. And for that we'll be using the more modern muscle cars. So it's basically, we're going back through the ages of Los Santos Grand Prix, looking back through the types of racing that we used to do in the same sort of cars on the old tracks, and then going up through the new track as well. I think it'll be quite interesting to see how the track has evolved over the years, and see how the vehicles have evolved in terms of the way that we race around these tracks as well. See, this old version of LSGP was very different with the tunnel. You come out of the tunnel, went straight, and it had the crossover section. So it's amazing to think that we did multi-class endurance races on this track. When you look back now, like, it's crazy, but we always had the rule that the person who was going out of the tunnel had right of way, because the person who was going down the tunnel could see a lot better. There we go, close there. So if there was a collision at the tunnel, it was always the fault of the person who was going past the tunnel rather than the person who was coming out of the tunnel. And we seem to make it work, amazingly. But it was like this for all of old gen. And then obviously we'll see how it changed when New Gen was released on the second race of this playlist. But this is going back to the very early days. Original LSGP. Can we do the cut? Yes, we just managed it. In old muscle cars, classic muscle cars, custom vehicles turned off. Bit of nostalgia for this first race. But I think it should be interesting to see how they progress and change over the years. It's been not too bad of a comeback as well. Starting from the back as I usually do. You can always just to say get that checkpoint on the inside there, but you've got to be very close on it. You're very close to missing it, is what I mean. Got a Phoenix ahead of me. This was back before the days of curb boosting, before anybody really knew about curb boosting. Before the days of a lot of lamppost protection. We used to just deal with the lampposts. Didn't really think to protect them, we just made the tracks. Basically this was where we sort of made the tracks in the same way that Rockstar created their tracks, but we just made more involved circuits. And they worked for a time. I'm going to get hit. Oh, I almost got hit. That Phoenix had issues. Wow. I almost got hit coming out of the tunnel, but I managed to do the overtake as well. Absolutely crazy. That was a bit dicey. Up into second from the back of the grid. First is just down the road as well. I don't know whether we're going to be able to catch before the race is over, though. We've only got one more lap after this. I'm not going to go on the inside there. And then this was more open. You could cut over here on the old LSGP, and the last corner was just a double left-hander. Interesting corner, though. Alright, last lap of classic LSGP and classic race cars. Stock races. I've got a back marker. He's very much a back marker. Hopefully he knows to get out of the way for the leaders. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? I've been catching up as well to that first place position. Always take the risky line. I had to slow. Had to slow for the traffic coming out of the tunnel, and the risky line is always a lot quicker if you get it right. It's a lot quicker down that hill. Oh, this could be a close finish. Can we complete the comeback? Oh, we got the curb boost on the outside. Can we stick it down the inside here? Oh, not quite, but we've still got the inside. Cut back. Oh, what a race that was! Oh, that was a nice way to start off. What a comeback! So that was the original LSGP. That was the old gen LSGP with classic vehicles. Now we'll move on to the next gen LSGP that we had for the most of the time, I think. We had for the vast majority of the time of the time that GTA has been out, since it's only recently that we've had the brand new version. I actually like racing stock cars. Alright, so the second Los Santos Grand Prix. This is the classic Los Santos Grand Prix that most people already know. And it's just started to rain, so this is going to be very interesting. So in this one, we're all in basically classic muscle cars, but custom versions of them. But those muscle cars that were at the top of the muscle cars class before the Pisspotter Dominator and the Sabre Turbo Custom. No lowriders vehicles apart from that faction, which shouldn't really be here, but never mind. Things like, so we got basically the regular Dominator, the Dukes, the Coquette Blackfin. Oh no, lampposts. The Coquette Blackfin, the Ruiner, the Blade, things like that. And we're on like I've said, the LSGP that was used as LSGP for the longest. It was used in 2 seasons of the MCC. It was basically LSGP from the time of next gen being released to the Cunning Stunts update. Well, actually until very recently, because it was about a month or two after the Cunning Stunts update that we got the new version of LSGP itself. But this was the layout, the new layout, and I had to. Oh, I had to change the layout for the next gen version. I wanted to change. God damn it! Basically, when next gen was released, we got 50 more props, and it was quite clear that that was so close. We got 50 more props, so I used it as an opportunity to recreate the tracks again, and this is what I came up with. Obviously, I completely changed the first part of the section coming out of the tunnel because it was clear that for a proper racing circuit we really shouldn't have a crossover like we did in the old LSGP. So that got changed. We used a few more props to block off some more lampposts, better lamppost protection all round. We extended the last corner here, which I liked. Hey, you bitch! Thank you for the donation. I will read it after this. That was quite an apt donation sound for the Dominator in this weather. No! Oh man, that was a very apt donation sound for muscle cars in this weather. It's very difficult to get them to turn. But yeah, it's a big difference, this track to the old LSGP. Certainly brought it a lot more into the realm of a proper racing circuit, that's for sure. But obviously, as time went on, very little changed about this. So it pretty much was the same throughout all of, as people were updating tracks and coming up with new methods for apex barriers and stuff like that. This kept all the same sort of stuff and kind of became a little bit outdated, to be honest. Especially leaving these wide open and some of the barriers, the long red and white striped barriers covering lampposts, they really weren't the best solution. There was issues where you would just stop dead and cause issues for people behind, cause multiple crashes. So it was certainly a much more improved track to what we had on old gen. But as time went on and things improved in the track creating community, this sort of fell by the wayside a little bit, I would say. But I never really had the time to do anything about it. I never had the time or the ability to go back and look at it, so it stayed the same, and we managed with it. There wasn't anything majorly wrong in terms of layout and stuff. It was just little things, sort of more fine-tuning aspects. But then obviously the stunt creator came out, and that gave us a chance to go back and look at it again. But the layout had to remain the same for the stunt creator. That was the one. I was happy with this layout. Everyone knew this layout. This layout had been here since for the entirety of New Gen's release. So we weren't about to change the layout. Everyone was used to it. And obviously we'll see what a difference the stunt creator has made to LSGP when we do the last race. But yeah, it's been nice to go back through the time and use different vehicles and basically it's been like a time machine. this little playlist, this mini playlist that we've been doing. Racing the tracks of the era with the cars of the era. What a scumbag! Well. Thank you for the subscription once again. We'll read that at the end. Can we get the overtake? Oh, come on! Oh no! I couldn't block it off enough. Damn it! That would have worked if it wasn't raining. I was trying to block the cutback, but I didn't think enough about my own line. On the outside, yep. Can we go down the inside here, maybe? Oh, I've done it again! I'll break myself again! At least I blocked him off, but I lost a position. that was like serious block past that one. I've not coped well with the regular Dominator in the rain around here. cooked better than some others maybe, but I haven't done as well as I would have liked. How far away am I from a podium position? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, so they're just going around the hairpin now. We've got one more lap. Can we catch up? 5 and 7 seconds. It would take a lot to catch that up in one lap. Maybe doable if I have a clean lap and they have issues. But that's a lot to catch up. There they are, just going across there. So yeah, I guess the biggest... There's some big differences in various different things as we're looking at these tracks. I think the big difference between the old LSGP and this LSGP is obviously the layout, and then the most noticeable difference between this LSGP and the new one will be obviously all of the visual aspects, the stunt props and everything like that. We are catching up. We might be able to do this. Can we get second place? First place is well down the road, but lightning, thunder. Nice run out of there though. We might be able to get a podium position. Down here. Oh, he's hit the barrier. There's the podium. The pressure told, I guess. I don't think we're gonna have a... If there was one more lap, I feel like I would be able to get back second place. Okay, he's gonna be kicked. I need to why are these back markers doing such a thing? Okay, he's still in third. Okay, I can give him back his second place. That's a shame because I feel like I would have been able to challenge going into the last section. But I'm going to give him back his third place. That's not... I'm probably going to lose another position, to be honest, because I think he's been overtaken by somebody else. Yeah. Never mind. We'll say that was a third. He should have had second, really. Sure, in reality, the things there, Shaw should have been second, I should have been third. And then Actual Panda and I imagine Twister should have been fourth, Actual Panda should have been fifth. Alright, so it's still raining a little bit, but it looks like the rain will stop. This is new LSGP. We've seen a lot of this. We've seen this plenty. I don't really need to explain this. It's more for the visual aspect to see the difference really between, and this is going to turn into a video. So you'll be seeing the difference between the... Well, you've seen LSGP through the years anyway. That's probably going to be the title of the video as well. It's pretty much what it is. It's self-explanatory. LSGP through the years. And that is an absolute nightmare. You would think people would know how to get around the first corner by now. People still try to get around and smash into everybody. Anyway, let's try our best to make our way through all of this. So obviously we're on the new we're on the new LSGP with the new vehicles, Pisswasser Dominators, Sabre Turbo Customs. The rain is stopping, so it is going to get dry at some point. So this is modern LSGP. We've gone from the very past to the medium past, and now we're in the current, the present.
These guys who were hitting me, I'm taking names.
Taking names. Sarge, thank you for the... Oh, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that one if you're gonna slowly waddle your way back onto the track. Thank you for the donation, Sarge. I'll read it after this. I think it was Sarge. It looked like Sarge. Maybe he just wants to be in a video. Oh, big old choke there. We're up to 9th already. It's gonna dry. It's drying out as well. The rain has stopped. Yeah, the biggest difference here is all visual. The layout has remained the same. Apart from this was changed slightly. Makes it a little bit more interesting. It's mainly visual changes and taking off the curbs. I've talked at length about the changes we've made to LSGP and why we did it all. This is going to be dicey. Oh, we're going to make it around the outside. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, it was close though. It's not done yet, but oh my god, what an overtake that was. Oh, I got caught out there. There we go. Oh, that's one of the best overtakes I've ever done. I love the Dominator race car so much. Wow. Why have I turned like this? I used to choke in races. What's going on? I'm actually doing not too bad in races these days. I mean, I'm nowhere on top level pace, but I never have been. But at least I'm not making mistakes now. I'm actually making decent overtakes and stuff. It's crazy. Ridiculous. Big group ahead. I wonder if I can make an influence on any of them and catch any to make any more positions. I got caught up in a lot of stuff in the first corner on this race. Like I was just pretty much at a standstill on the first corner for a good 6 or 7 seconds. So I've always been on the back foot in this one. Big time. Maybe we can make our way up and make some more positions. I've basically just spent a lap just catching up to people on my own here. Maybe we can get into 6th. We got 3 ahead, so we got this for 6th and then a group of 3 ahead, which would mean I was getting up to the podium again, 3rd place. Maybe a podium is on. I'm not quite sure though. Only got 2 laps. These are short races, only 4 laps each. considering I go to the back on all. Well, some people, I mean, I always get this question on comments, YouTube comments. People ask me why I start at the back on these races, and it's always been the same. I have explained it quite a few times in past videos, but it's always been for the same reasons, just to make it a more interesting race, basically. Because I'm always hosting these races, I don't necessarily see them as being all that interesting if I just start at the front and drive away, like I sometimes do if I decide to oh yeah, thanks for that. If I do decide to go off from the front. So it's nice to start at the back or just pull off to the sides, go to the back and have a bit more interesting race and have a bit more fun trying to work my way back through the pack and overtake and stuff. Because ultimately it's just a random GTA race. I'm not bothered about winning. It really doesn't matter. If it was an event race like the Multi-Class Endurance Championship, then fair enough. I always want to win and I'll try to do everything that I can to win, but when it's just a stream race like this, it really doesn't matter. Turn, you bitch! Oh, I've got my turning all wrong there, but it's okay. My braking all wrong is what I mean. Thank you for the donation, whoever that is. I shall read it after this. I think I would have been fighting with those three ahead if it hadn't have been for getting hit in the back then. I lost a few seconds on that, and I've gone backwards a little bit rather than forwards. Oh, there's three of them fighting for second place as well. We got 5th place ahead and then 2nd, 3rd and 4th all together. Damn it. Not enough laps left. Needed more. But hey, it's been fun. We've had some good... Well, we had one bloody good overtake in this one. Oh, the Dominator race card always produces such good moments. Can we steal 5th place? Might not be enough time left. We are catching at a quick rate. We're catching everybody basically. But I just had such a huge disadvantage in the first corner from having to wait for all the mess. Having to defend, so I'm not going to be able to challenge. Oh, they're right there as well. God damn it. Close. That was fun. That was a fun race. So there you go. Los Santos GP through the years. That's I had the 2nd best lap. Oh, 3rd best lap. Only 1 second separating the top 3 in terms of best lap. Didn't feel like I got a totally clean lap as well. But very close between 2nd to... Well, all the way down to 7th really in terms of total time. But yeah, having to come back after that first corner ridiculousness was what put me on the back foot there, but... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the performances in these 3 races. I've been doing good recently. I don't know why, but yeah, there you go. Los Santos GP through the ages, and now you can see through the years how it's improved and changed. Good stuff.